It's Week 15 of the National Football League. And we've got the Vikings, towering tight end. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Vikings and the Bears on Monday night.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. We're the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Kate, and here's now the key. With that #1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Wilson, first play going to the air. His first comes up with it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Pratt to throw it. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Wilson on 1st and 10. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They're working quickly here. Russ is cooking again. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Right, ready to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
He's on the move. He can run it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Shotgun now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. First down, here's Russ. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Getting out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense in the hurry up now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd and 8. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Completed here to Komet. It's inside the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Roll the Dudes, a touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single-point prop as they send this off and away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's 4th down.
Once more, it's Wilson. Flush down out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Trying for the deep ball. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
2nd and 10 now. Jones reels it in. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. So we're through one as we're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out with 3rd and 4. Blitz coming, Russ. Comes up with it. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
He's contained at the line for no gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Going run again with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Vikings 8.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Powell now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down. Wilson now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Russ. Jones. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Wilson moving fast here. He'll throw it yet again. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Wilson to throw again. Escapes out to the left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On first down, it's Wilson. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense working quickly. First down from the red zone. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings tie and can take the lead here in the second. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Now it's Pratt. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
A gain of 7. First down there.
Looking to throw, Pratt. Komet brings it in. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Toss play, Swift. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Pratt. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
The pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First down throw from Wilson. He's on the move. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Catch made underneath by the back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Wilson moving fast here. To throw it on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Vikings working here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Has it downfield, working the left. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Well, we saw this before. Vikings offense out to try for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the
Wilson's throwing for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way.
Automatic first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Now Pratt. This one falls incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Pratt throwing here. He beams one deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Here's Pratt to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Throwing on 2nd and 10. Allen on the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
And the Bears' 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Finds his target, Allen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pratt looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Pratt to throw it. Has his man. It's a Dunze. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Carney's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Well, Brock, barring a touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime.
With the score of Vikings 24, Bears 17.
And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Wilson now. Has the connection to Jones. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down carry for Jones. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good. For the Vikings, first down. First and 10.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Jones reels it in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good. For the Vikings, first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Working quickly here. 1st down. Here's Russ. Escapes out to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up. Russ is gonna cook here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. They're gonna mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good. For the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they're gonna stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now here's Russ. He's got it! Touchdown, Minnesota! I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Now the Vikings will try once again for a 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the
He's throwing for it! And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Right, ready to send this one away. Valus Jones now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now a give to Swift. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. Stuffed at the line a second time, and now it'll be 3rd and 10. Now it's Pratt. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they're going to take over possession. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he gets him around 6 there. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 4. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, we saw this before. Vikings offense out to try for 2. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, we're now officially at the point where touchdowns might as well consider them 8 points in this contest, partner. Yet another 2-point conversion successful, and they've been borderline automatic.
Well, we've officially left the NFL record book behind. It used to stand at 4, accomplished by the greatest show on turf, those Rams in 2000. This is uncharted waters. Kate, I think you'd agree.
Yeah.
We're all here for this journey.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here.
That's interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They go play action on 1st. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Komet brings it in. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Pratt. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Able to find Jones. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Wilson on third down. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Here's Jones. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first. They just get the play off. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's the Vikings with it to begin the fourth, and this game entering blowout territory. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Wilson with it on first. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wilson moving fast here.
First down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. Flush down out to his left. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now the Vikings will try once again for a two-point conversion. Wilson's throwing for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL, but Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for two at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me, stat padding. And it's just gonna come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, you start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored, look how great a job we did. Start patting yourself on the back, and you're usually gonna get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. Back to throw. Here's Pratt. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pratt looking to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
First down, Chicago.
He'll throw it yet again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Vikings have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Wilson moving fast here. Back now, pressure on its way. Escapes out to the left. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up. To throw, here's Wilson. He's on the move. And they pick him off again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Now Pratt. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. They were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Brad throwing here. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Has it downfield, working the left. A lot of grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. Blitz coming, Russ. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. Wilson moving fast here. Here he is on third and long. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Vikings are running them out of the building. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Vikings will line up for the...
He's throwing for it! And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think there really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
The Bears about set for their next possession. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Pratt. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's brought down at the line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bears trying to do some window dressing. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Pratt to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They've got first down from the 31. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Jones reels it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Russ is going to cook here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Jordan Anderson.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On fourth down, Wilson. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First and 10 from the 41. Pratt to throw it. Swift hauls it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 36. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. Looking to throw, Pratt. finds his target, Allen. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Russ. Caught, nice gain left side. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down, here's Russ. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Russ looking to throw. He's got it on the slant. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Third and goal, Wilson. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
we saw this before. Vikings offense out to try for two.
The Vikings will line up.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a two-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the two-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Vikings. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
I met a girl and she needs to be. I'm just a mess, so I guess that it's complicated. She's like I just wanna be sedated.